Got a convoy if you got it. Going live, cause it's a show. Got a convoy if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it. Going live, cause it's a show.
Downtown Toronto and the Rogers Center, the home of this edition of Baseball on the Show. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Houston Astros and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Anthony Kay, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now to the plate, Jose Altuve. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The second baseman.
First pitch on the way.
Altuve.
And we are underway now here at Rogers Center as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
65 degrees our temperature here at first pitch. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Tip your cap if you're the pitcher right there. That was a great battle. Couple of tough pitches. Offensive player able to work himself deep into the count. Pitcher on the attack. But chalk one up for the offense on that.
Alex Bregman is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. Altuve on at first. Nobody out. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
Debro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the 9th.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out. Michael Brantley stands in as he looks at a called strike.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
To say this game has not started the way the pitcher wanted it to would be an understatement, to say the least, but he can't worry about the mistakes he made here. He just has to get himself out of it. Easier said than done as the cleanup man steps in next.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the run will score as the Astros are off to the early 1-0 lead.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
That evens it up 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. From the belt, kicks and deals. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel entering this one. He ranks number 10 in American League batting average. No balls and a strike to count.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. The tag, and he's safe as they extend their lead to 3.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room, but that double, they're at 3-0 and absolutely cruising.
Oh, and he throws it away.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Astros 4, the Jays nothing. Lance McCullers gets the start for Houston in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now at the plate, here is Bo Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop.
Pitch on the way. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. Despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this team is red hot right now. You grab your gloves to run out on the field for the bottom of the 1st inning, and you got a 4 spot, a crooked number up on the board for your pitcher. They're feeling super confident about the way they're playing.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. The count now at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Kevin Biggio is on deck. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the 1st out.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. McCullers has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing if that man hitting 8th can continue to stay hot. Yeah, 8th. He's having an insane year. I mean, insane. Slugging over 650. Those are some serious power numbers you just don't see very often. He's an elite power hitter in the game today.
George Springer is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Two and one.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
2-1 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 2-2. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting fourth.
Next to stand in is Marcus Semien. He was responsible for both of his club's runs batted in last night's ball game. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Springer leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Two balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Swing and a liner. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws. Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Comes into this one at 271. 9 homers, 27 driven in. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Blue Jays leave a pair. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Aledmys Diaz. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Therefore it is Guerrero, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Richard is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. 0-1 the count. Pitch on the way. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's through for a hit. Throw into second. Oh, but it's a wide throw to second, and they can't get the out. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw. Here's Michael Brantley. Skied down the left field line. But this will land untouched. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Right side, fair ball down the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. Now a 5-0 lead.
Designated hitter,
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. This pitch is popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Well, when your starter has a rough start, you'd like to give him some time to get out of trouble. But that's 6 runs he's given up in the early going. You have to wonder how much more time they're going to stick with it.
Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of the second. The Astros on top. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. And Dero down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
Base hit into right center. He's through first and hustling for second. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Here's Randall Grichuk as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. The numbers: 282 to start play, 14 homers, and 34 driven in. Here's the 0-1, and he misses with it. 1-1. Close, but just off the outside corner. Tellez leads off second with nobody out. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. Here's the pitch on 2-2, and a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 delivery. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Hernandez absolutely hammers left-handed pitching. There's a lot of pop in his swing for sure, but if there's one criticism of his bat, it's that he doesn't put the ball in play enough in these situations. Seems like hitters like this are more and more common these days.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault these guys today for the swing and miss. In today's game with so many shifts, there are no hits to be had on the ground. But when this guy does connect against left-handed pitching, it is fun to watch.
Danny Jansen is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
The count now at 2-1. From the stretch, he's fallen behind now. 3-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, but it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
To the plate now, Bo Bichette. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center, number 10 for him on the year. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Now batting, third base.
So now to the plate, Kevin Biggio. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he popped him up. Bregman trying to get there. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. So 1-1. Three runs already home here. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Grounder down the line at third. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But he'll get there as he flags it down just shy of the wall. And with that, the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's the Astros 6, the Blue Jays 3. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he's really pleased with how they've performed in run-scoring opportunities in this one. As a team, they're hitting over 500 with runners in scoring position, something that is way easier said than done. So undeniably, that's been a huge factor in this game.
All right, Heidi, thank you. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Line to the right side. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. This will kick up against the wall now. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Stepping in now, Steven Souza, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit out towards second. And there's one away.
Up next for the Astros.
One out now in the Houston third. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with one gone. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work.
One run is scored. Now a third runner heading for the plate. He'll score easily, and they're pulling away. They lead by 7. Thomas Hatch is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley in the dirt here. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Bregman stands at third with one gone in the inning. Swing and a liner. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Strike one to start the at-bat. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Springer. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Astros lead it 11-3. And now George Springer worked a walk his first time up.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
Check swing called strike 0-1. 0-1 count and the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
2-2 the count. Into the windup and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second, but that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the 3rd inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Now a ground ball for Altuve could be 2. 1 there to Gurriel, and they get them both.
Now batting, first baseman.
Striding in is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got him.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Now batting, number 44.
In now, Rowdy Tellez. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Brantley on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. We're through 3 north of the border. It's the Astros 11, the Jays 4. All set for the start of the inning, and in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one, because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer. I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, But nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's bolting.
Tucker gets his lead at first, nobody out. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman, and he will hustle back to first as he thinks better of trying to move up.
The center fielder.
Steven Souza is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee.
Oh, wow, what a stop. He gathers the throw. Just late. He's safe. It was a highlight reel stop, but he can't get it out. And runners will be at first and second with one away.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a three-ring circus.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. This is foul right side. First and second now, one man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning. Randall Grichuk at the plate now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The left fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Grichuk.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now he chops at a sinker here as this one's topped foul off to the right. The 2-1 home.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
And that's the first out. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the AB on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A little bit outside. 2-1. 4 runs, 6 hits, and 3 errors for these guys so far this afternoon. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2. And that's low, ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Souza is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So next to bat will be Bo Bichette. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Hernandez is off at first with 2 away. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. 1-1 home. Swing and a liner, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Pops this one up. Diaz is there. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. They'll need to pick it up. It's 11-4. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Liner towards second. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Springer will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1. Now to the plate here is Michael Brantley. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. The 0-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
Runners on first with 1 down. Hit out towards second. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing there for Houston. They lead it, though, 11-4. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Cavan Biggio.
Third baseman, Cavan.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
And quickly, there's 1 down to lead off the frame.
The center fielder,
Here's George Springer.
George Springer.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And that misses 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Souza. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So next to hit is Marcus Semien. He was a double play victim last time around. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
You get a swing like that, you know the hitter made up his mind he was swinging no matter what on that pitch.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Souza's after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Stepping in once again is Yordan Alvarez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
First pitch on its way.
Kyle.
And he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
Waiting on it is Hernandez. And he makes the catch for the second out. Next to hit, Steven Souza. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. 0-1 the count. Swing and a shot toward right center. Hernandez is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired.
I win.
1 scores in the inning. Josh James enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Hit back up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Into the box now, Rowdy Tellez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Comes set, and the 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
And that one got a piece of him.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
So now here is Rendell Grichuk. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Brantley. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The throw will go to third, and a near disaster there, but he's able to recover in time and make it back to third safely. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. Now at the plate is Lourdes Gurriel. We'll see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here.
Gurriel.
And now the first pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The average sitting at 297 here to start things out. 7 homers and 21 driven in. And it's fouled away. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. To the left side, but it's well foul. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Tyler Chatwood enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Reese McGuire is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate. Martin Maldonado is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Now the pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. So the next to bat will be Aledmus Diaz. Flew out last time up. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. 1-2. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Again, another foul ball. Altuve, the runner at first with 2 gone. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. High and deep down the left field line. Swinging a soft liner, and no problem over there at first as he flags this one. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Bichette. As he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Fouled off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Ready now is Kevin Biggio. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Biggio
Popped him up. Maldonado is under this one. 2 gone.
the center fielder.
Now into the box, George Springer. A hit in 2 tries so far. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Brantley gets under it and makes the catch to end the. Ready to begin the 8th, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Michael Brantley. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Behind 0-2 now.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter 2-seamer combo.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Simeon onto the grass. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. The pitch. Yordan Alvarez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
At the plate, Kyle Tucker. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. A bouncer up the middle. Bichette's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. A good performance there by the Toronto bullpen. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Marcus Semien. He flew out in his last debut. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now back, the first baseman.
And stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Outside, 3-0 now. Rowdy Tellez is on deck. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Next to bat for Toronto, Rowdy Tellez, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just to give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
And he misses again, 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Next up, Brendel Grichuk. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
3-1 now.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble. Ryan Stanek is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Comes set with the 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short. A dive. He's got it. There's one. Back to first, but it's right by him. The tag, and they get him at the plate as one run scores, but not the second. Blue Jays forced to settle for. All set to start the ninth in this one. That'll bring up the outfielder Steven Souza Jr. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. He's around first, heading for two. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Maldonado behind a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here. Souza at second with 2 down. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Souza isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The tag, and he's in there. As they push their lead to 8 now.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So now into the box is Reese McGuire, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot.
Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And it's gone.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
Shortstop.
At the plate now, Bo Bichette. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Into the box, Kevin Biggio. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. In to score, the runner from second.
Hey, that's not a bad first milestone. 100th career RBI, Dero.
Yeah, after your first original knockdown, probably for you, your first strikeout, your first bomb, you want to start putting some zeros on the back end of these numbers. 100th ribby, nice milestone right there.
Hit in the air to right field. Tucker is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. There's prior history in this matchup. He's a .333 hitter. He's set. Here it comes.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that is off the wall. Biggio rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now the relay home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Ground ball left side. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out. Next will be the designated hitter, Rowdy Tellez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Skied into straightaway right. Tucker Waits on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, plenty of runs to go around in this one. Not a great day to be a pitcher, that's for sure. These hitters look like they knew it was coming as soon as the ball was coming out of the hand. A wild game indeed.
13-8, the final score in this one. Houston jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Lance McCullers earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Anthony Kay was absolutely hammered to the tune of 10 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Me vengo a afrontar, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar. Se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo a la federal y al estatal. Cambié todas las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear. Yo siempre el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes.